All right. Tex, cover your ears. If you're allergic to electric guitars and sick guitar solos, take a Sudafed right now. Okay. Double dose, dude. Double dose. Whoops.
Yeah, happy fingers over there.
I did. I hit the wrong button. You've seen me work back here, dude. I got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of screens going on here. You know that. Okay. Let's get to some golf. So first couple of notes. We got the Mexico Open. It's in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. 132 golfers on this thing. Big tournament. Big from last week was a signature 72. Somehow managed to get no 6 out of 6 with a modified cut. It's pathetic. So we got to step it up. It's top 65 in ties make the cut. So we're going to get about a half. Going to get cut in half, basically. $7 million purse, 1.26 to the winner. Shout out golf for keeping the faith. From Josh Carpenter, says golf viewership. CBS draws 3.4 million viewers for the Ludwig Oberg's win at the Genesis Invitational, up 5% from 3.2 million last year. So golf on the way up. That would be the most watched non-major since the 2024 Players. So everybody that said golf was dead, yeah, right. Golf is back. Specifically this guy who just runs around sourpussing everything, complaining about golf. PGA does have a lot more problems. Kyle Porter, whoever you are. And we just said golf has always been golf. Relax. It's not the NBA. It's not the NFL. Not going to be a shootout. Get over it. Golf will be golf. Whenever there's golf on during football season, people are not going to watch golf. Period. When football is over, people will watch golf. Tex, would you agree?
In general, yes. I personally hate an NFL shootout. I don't like games that go like 55 to 60 or whatever. I want to see a hard-fought 14-21 football game, because that means if people are scoring like that, it means the defenses suck, and that's not fun to watch.
Dude, I agree.
I need some freaking defense out there, man. I don't want to see 50 points. Yeah,
I don't want it. I don't want it. You can have it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I like
NBA's,
it. You know
NBA's got a real problem right now because nobody plays.
They don't play
defense. Ever. Nobody plays. Period. And it's just not. It's not fun to watch. It's not.
No.
Like, you look back to what we grew up watching, and that was a totally different game. It's a totally different game than what we're watching today.
Yep,
we're not watching today.
I agree. I don't like it. The perfect score to a football game to me is like 20-24. I love a good mid to low 20s football game. Enough scoring to be like, we can get us some points every quarter, but it's not this,
Still some defense being played.
Yeah. I don't need
start
this.
Getting games that are 30 to 30, 30 to 30 plus to 30 plus, and you're starting to go, what are they doing on defense? Did they not watch film?
Yeah. Exactly. I start to question the coaches. So Buttery Biscuit says, howdy, guys. In our respect to Dylon's name, I've said it 10 times. His name should be announced stadium style when mentioning him. Oh, no. Did he send – I don't know if J.Vi put in his if he put in the I don't know who Dylon sent his thing to. Oh, no. He may not be able to get –
Yeah, we'll just say it. We'll just say it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Golf.
We're about to talk about our picks and such.
Yes, picks and such. Also, Tiger Woods got absolutely bodied the other night in TGL. Shout out TGL for holding it together on Monday.
What has this got to do with the picks and plays? This should have been earlier.
What are you talking about, dude? It's funny. Tiger Woods mishit a ball so bad because somebody told him it was 99 yards. He thought he heard 100, or he thought it was 199 yards. He hit it 99 yards. So on the simulator, he was like 100 yards short. It was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, he pulled nuts. It's great. He's human.
All right. None of the top 25s are playing in this tournament. There's only 3 of the top 40. Aaron Rye. I think it's one of the Hogegaard brothers, one of the Hoygaard brothers, and then Akshay Bhatia. The 3 previous winners of this course, Tex.
In Hogegaard.
Nikolai Hogegaard.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That's how I know.
3 previous winners have averaged 20 under at this course. It's been played at the same course for the past 4 years. Here are the favorites according to FanDuel. We don't have a contract with DraftKings, even though our colors are. But the favorite overall is Akshay Bhatia, the crafty lefty, as Tex just found out last week. Rasmus Højgaard, who was terrible last year. Kurt Kitayama, the Yama Bull, if you know what I mean. Sam Stevens, who I love playing this guy. I hate whenever the guys that I've been playing for the last year suddenly come to the forefront. And also, you know what? Forget this guy. Hey, you, Kyle Porter, I just remembered this. You're over here trashing on Andrew Novak. That's our guy. How dare you? Secondly, Andrew Novak will be on the show at some point soon. We've been in contact. We're going to talk Panthers. We're just going to rag him. Patrick Rogers had a good turnout last year. He's a favorite. Taylor Moore and Michael Kim, who's been playing really well. So there's your favorites. And now that you know the favorites, here's where all the tips are going for the betting market, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Golf Tips Checker, one of my favorite accounts on Twitter. The guy is awesome. We went back and forth on a meme fest between Zoolander because he put this up, and I just put the Mr. Magatu, dear God, it's beautiful gif, and he hit me with a Hansel is so hot right now. So anytime we can get in one of those dukes, you're cool in our book. We need to get him on one time to talk about how he does these. These are cool. But Jake Knapp is the betting odds favorite. And then Pot Getter, the South Africa, who can absolutely mash a golf ball. Nikolai Højgaard, Alex Smalley.
That's a great golf name too. Pot Getter.
Dude, he looks Pot Getter suits him. Let's just say that.
Does he look like a linebacker?
Yes. Just not a very
that's a great linebacker name too.
Not a very muscly linebacker. He's kind of like he used to play. He looks like the linebacker after he graduates.
Does he look like Dick Butkus linebacker type build?
Dick Butkus now, yes.
Okay.
R.I.P. Dick Butkus? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really, really sad that we don't have Dylon's. I don't know who he sent it to. Maybe I could find it in my emails. I'm not sure who he sends it to. But Bhatia 12-1 Ventura. So that means 409 tips have been given, 50 plus sources. Here's the pie chart. The Paisan of pies, Golf Tips Checker. Shout out, go follow him. Here you go. Here's the rundown, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Close at PGA Splits, BetSperts Golf, absolute savant. Speaking of Paisans, the Paisans of the PGA. Par 71, 7,400 yards. Over 7,400 yards is the Pacific Coast, the Emeka River Resort, the Greg Norman design, daily noon winds like clockwork. Windy off the coast, beach wind. Trees, native grasses, lush jungle areas, 7th longest, including the most lengthy par 4s and 5s on tour. Played almost a stroke less for the first 3 years, not a birdie fest, which is weird because they were 20 under. The 5 par 3s, 4 par 5s, Summit over 600 yards, 9 par 4s, 5 and 4. Long course, dude. Expansive fairways, 41 yards wide, 5th most water holes. Greens are the 10th largest. 100% wall-to-wall paspalum. Rough increase to 2.5 this year, so don't miss the fairway. Bombers, positive long iron wood players from 200, coastal resort specialists, spike putters. So basically what they're telling you, what Ron Close is saying is that off the tee, essential. Third longest average driving distance at 298 yards. People absolutely let the big dog eat. Let him eat. 70, almost 80% of shots are hit with a driver. 63% of your approaches come from 175 plus yards. Firm greens, they cannot get close to the hole. The proximity is very tough here. Third easiest course to gain strokes on around the green. So not a birdie fest. Length, difficult pins, firm greens, windy conditions can make it treacherous. So that, I believe, is all we have for the recap of what this course is going to be. So basically, you got to bring your coconuts and put some absolute oomph in the golf ball off the tee, or you're going to be in a bad spot if you're having to hit 200 plus iron and approach shots all day long, Tex. Wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. B. McCormick says Game On Chat is the best. All the top OG. Yeah, they've got a lot. They got the Game On show is awesome in the chat. Bear says he's off golf. You guys see Priest go airborne for a second year in a row. Dude, the end of that Daytona race was nuts. Absolutely nuts. But Blue, he says, we're just here because you guys, AK, we don't even bet golf. You know what? You guys are awesome. You and B. McCormick and Bear, BMO. A lot of bees there. We're the Bees podcast. And we appreciate it a lot because you guys make it a lot of fun to peek over there. Tex, any thoughts before we go over the guys?
What's the weather going to be?
Oh, I forgot to put that. It looked like it was going to be nice. I forgot to do the weather chart like I did.
Where's it going to be at? I can just look it up real quick. Like, what's the
Mexico Open?
Okay. Good.
Wait,
good.
Here it is. Here it is.
Mexico's a big country.
Oh, this is 2024. Nobody cares about that.
Open.
Anyways, last year, it was mostly sunny the entire time. I did see some where it was 2% chance for rain. The winds are going to be anywhere from like 3 to 14 miles an hour. I know that. So
let me see if I can just put it in there. Vedanta, Mexico. Vedanta.
Tony Vedanta. So it looks like it's going to be okay, though. Actually, you know what? They had they have it on the PGA Tour app. They have it on the PGA website. Huh?
I was just in there. Hang on.
Yeah, you got there's a weather button there. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, the weather looks like it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It starts tomorrow at 8:30. We're used to having that 8 yeah, so let's go to daily. So Thursday is going to be.
I wish I could turn down the volume in my headphones because you're blaring my ears and they're ringing already, dude. I can't figure out how to do it.
So Thursday 78, 11 mile an hour winds. No rain, nothing. Winds around 11 miles an hour. It's going to be around 78 to 80 all week. There you go. I found it. I did it. Shout out us. We did it. Okay. That's not why everybody's here. They're here because we have golf DFS and bets to give out for the guys. And we were 3 out of 4 last week. The other part of the bets, I don't know. I don't really know what happened to those. I don't think any of them hit. We got to do a better job of tracking those. So without further ado, here are the G.U.Y.S, the golfers up your sleeves, the guys. Boom. Tex, you tell us who you're going with first. You tell us what you're betting. You tell us why. And while you're doing that, I'm going to try to search for Dylon's what's it called? Oh, there he is. I did find it.
Oh, Thor My guy is going to be Thor Bjornsson. clocking in at 7,700 in DFS, and then I like him to finish in the top 10, plus 450. That's my Seymour Push guy. He's right now. Right now in 2025 in strokes gained, he's 144, but don't trust that. It's early in the season.
Love it. I did. Oh, there you go. You got.
I'm trying to see who he's paired with.
Mr. Buttery Biscuits. Something happened to your mic. You sound like you're echoing. I don't know if you're too far away or what.
I don't know.
But,
I was trying to adjust the volume of my headphones. I don't know. It's not letting me do it from the computer. It's not connected to that. I have no clue.
Well, now it messed up your. Now it messed up your.
It's entirely too loud.
Now it sounds like you're in a hallway in your microphone. So, but Mr. Buttery Biscuits likes your Thor Bjornsson. Now let's go.
What about this? Is this better? Is that better?
That's a little better. Yeah. Do it again.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. Let's click the button.
That's better. I have Dylons right here. I did not put it into the computer, but I do have it on my phone. So let's listen to Dylon. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylon, Frankie Capin, Capin Crunch, $7,100, top 20 plus 300, plus 10,000 to win. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back for installation number 2 of Dylon's derelict, daring, and devious dart throw pick. After last week, I gave you Willie Z. I predicted a top 10. I apologize. He did get you a top 25, scored you some points. But this week at the Mexico Open down in El Mexico, I'm going to go with a native-born Minnesotan. All right? So everybody knows that if you're from Minnesota.
Hold the phone right there. Hold it. Hold it. Do not let it, before I continue this, no. We're not going to go down Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, Daniel Jones lane here for you Minnesota Vikings fans. It's over. They stunk when it mattered. Okay, continue, Dylon.
You've got to be super talented and ready to inspire and engage the crowd. So this particular guy is only $7,100, so he's relatively cheap. So I'm not going to get no squat from everybody about I'm only picking high rollers.
You do only pick high rollers. Continue.
It was top 30 on the Corn Ferry last year, so that's what got him his exempt status this year. His favorite player in any sport is Adrian Peterson and Justin Jefferson, so he's got massive taste. He looks like he's the twin brother of Drew Lachey from 98 Degrees when he wears his hat, so he's a good-looking fella. And you say his name funny, which I guess just makes sense because if you're from Minnesota, nothing seems to be normal. So on your DraftKings lineup, it's going to look like it is Frankie Capan, but it's actually pronounced Frankie Sappin. And that man is going to carry you to at least a top 40 finish, surprise everybody, and just be awesome. So you can put him down for Dylon's dart throw, dark horse pick this week. Frankie Sappin looks like Frankie Capin, number the 3rd.
That was awesome.
Number 3.
No. Pick number 3, my lord. Pick number 2. Holy cow. I love whenever he does that. He sends it in every week. That's awesome. Frankie Sappin. I did not know that. And he went on a freaking Minnesota rant there, which we try not to let happen, but he always calls and sends those in. I could not find top 40. So on the screen, it says top 20 for plus 300 because that's as low as it would go for me. He wasn't on the make the cut either. They only allowed certain people on make the cuts. So J.Y. gave you, so these are for DraftKings DFS. These are guys that we collect every year or every week and say, play them in your lineup. They will save you. They will help you. They will lead you to the promised land. J.V. gave us who's Fox? Ryan Fox, 8,000. I mean, Mr. High Roller.
Love Ryan Fox.
Mm.
Love that pick.
Fox around and find out, dude. FAFO. And EVR, Eric Van Rooyen at 7,500. And I said, what do you want to bet? And he said, both to make the cut plus 100. And I said, who's your guy? And he goes, that bet. And I said, okay, we'll put it on the screen. And then Butch gave a top 20 for Harry Higgs plus 600 and 6,500. He gave nothing as far as anything, any details whatsoever. So we just put it on there. But he did chime in, so we appreciate that, Butch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing the Mexico Open DFS or making bets, you just buckle up. You sit back, grab yourself a Cavassier and a little bit one of those little pipes. Put some tobacco in it because we're going on a ride. Luke List, ladies and gentlemen, 6,900, top 10 plus 750. This course, as we just echoed, as we just described, as we just wined and dined, is a long ball hitter's course. Okay? So we know that you have got to hit absolute tank jobs on this course if you want to have a chance. Mr. List is 32nd in strokes gained off the tee. His total driving is 21st. His best approaches come from 150 to 200 yards plus. That is where he's at his game, okay? Now, he is from Seattle, Washington. There's a giant mountain near Seattle, Washington, Mount Olympus. Ever heard of it? Vidanta World, who houses the Vidanta Vallarta golf course, Greg Norman, is set with the Sierra Madre Mountains in the back. Okay. Mount Olympus, Sierra Madre. And Sierra Madre means mother of the mountains.
Okay.
that was a little bit of El Nino for you. Spanish for the Nino.
All right.
Okay. Vidanta World was formerly known as the Cirque du Soleil. Okay. And the Cirque du Soleil was founded in Quebec, Canada. George Vancouver founded Seattle, Washington, and Vancouver, Canada, along with Jose Maria Narvaez, who speaks Spanish. So, the guy who discovered Seattle, Washington, where Luke List was born, also discovered Vancouver, Canada, which is not far where the Cirque du Soleil was created, which is now Vidanta World. Luke List. Play him.
Speaking of Seattle and rain, the chance of rain for the tournament is minimal, 0 to 2%. A little bit windy. I think it's going to be windy, mid-70s, windy, kind of windy, 10 to 13 miles per hour. That's gusts.
Gus Johnson, Mr. Wind, come on down. Said I've never seen him on here at the same time talking about Tex and Butch. But yeah, there you go. Those are the guys, dude. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have these 5 guys you can put in a DFS lineup, and you can pick your own. It's like it's like one of those build your own burgers. We've given you the meat, and now you can pick the toppings. Okay,
that could be nice. That should be real nice.
That's good. That's a nice. I mean, look at that. You got plenty of salary left over. These tournaments. Well, actually, J.V. gave you 2, so you actually have 6 right there. So don't do anything stupid and just play these guys right here. These tournaments are weird, dude, because there's not a Akshay Bhatia.
There's not a dude. There's not a dude.
He's the favorite, but it doesn't mean he's like he's not a Ludwig
You
Oberger.
You got no Scotties.
Yeah. Like there's none of that. There's none of the top like 15 dudes or really the top 25. So it's just like you can price. That's why building these lineups for this tournament is so crazy. So he said, build a bear. That's right. Those mushroom burgers are pretty good. Hey, man, you can put whatever you want to on this. All right. That was the guys. I don't know I forgot. Tex, you forgot to ask. AK Sexy 6-pack golf winners, 2 of which did not make the cut last week.
I don't care.
No. Here we go. Number 1, Michael Kim playing really well. Number 2, Adam Svensson, not the Swedish guy. Wait, maybe. Number 3 at plus 7,500, Andrew Putnam. I'll be playing a lot of him. Number 4, for obvious reasons, Luke List. Number 5, Ben Coles, sneaky at plus 1,200 to win this thing, and Peter Malnati playing really good golf right now, plus 60,000. You might want to sprinkle a little E unit on that one. One of these guys is going to win the tournament. Book it right now. Screenshot it. One of these Mexico Open winners will come from this list. Promise you. If I'm wrong, then oh well. Okay. Anything else on this golf tournament? Hubs and Novak not in the tournament. I have been in contact with Novak, have not been in contact with Hubs. Got a further interview. Justin Lauer, our guy, is in. He's out. He's a big favorite for this one. Are you ready, Tex? How dare you? How
Go on.
dare you? I got to find it. I lost it. Oh, shh.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare